Yo, what is good, Killer Squad? To Hitman here, back with another video. So tomorrow are the new Team of the Week players, and we also have the Hero of the Month players. So today we're going to be doing a prediction series that I call the Crystal Ball series, where I try to predict the Hero of the Month and the Player of the Week, Team of the Week players. So there's a lot of players that might get it this week, so we have a lot of choices. It was really hard for me, but we're going to basically try to set a like goal for 100 like. Hopefully I get him right. Last week I was kind of wrong. I'm pretty sure I got one right, maybe two. I think I got Lou William right. Other than that, I don't think I got the elites. But this week, I'm not confident at all, considering that there is a lot of good players. It's gonna be hard. It's really gonna be hard. So let me know in the comments down below if you think I have anything wrong, if you agree with me, disagree with me, all that fun stuff. So let me know in the comments down below. So we're gonna start off with the starting five, and then I'm gonna mention some players that might get it and that might not. You know, the reason why they might get it, the reason they might not get it, and then we're gonna end it with the Hero of the Month players. I was gonna add YouTubers, but you know, it's a Monday. I don't have time to ask for players. So starting off with point guard, there is two players that I think kind of deserves it. I think if it's going to be an elite player, it's going to be Kyle Lowry. Let me just look at the stats. I know you guys are probably saying, oh, Isaiah Thomas. I'll explain to you guys why it might not be Isaiah Thomas or might be Isaiah Thomas. So, Kyle Lowry, this week, absolutely balling. Let's just look at the stats, okay? 33 points, 32 points, 29 points. So, averaging 30 points a game, almost basically 7 assists a game in the last 3 games, 4 rebounds a game. That is absolutely beast. And I think he deserves a Team of the Week cards. I don't recall if he has one. I'm pretty sure he does, but from like a while ago. From a while ago, it's like an 88 small ball. I would like an upgrade, to be honest, so I can do a Raptors lineup. Maybe a shooting lineup. Yeah, shooting lineup would be cool. Actually, and to be honest, defensive would be good too. But he's not really the best defender. And also, if we're not going to have a elite player for the point guard, it's going to be Dion Waiters. He's been playing really... Dion Waiters, sorry, my bad. Apologies, he's going to be a shooting guard. It's Steph Curry. Just the last 2 games, he had 24-point game, 10 rebound, 5 assists, which is really good. He had an 11-point game, which is okay, but then he had a 20-point game as well, so those stats are pretty good. And he averages 15 the week before that, so maybe he'll get another gold player. Maybe not. I think Kyle Lowry deserves an elite player. Now, we're going to go to the shooting guard. This one was really hard. So if we're getting an elite player, it's going to be Eric Bledsoe. Let's look at the stats. He had 2 40-point games in the last 2 weeks. He had a 28-point game and an 18-point game. Does it really... I don't know if he's going to get an elite player just because he did really well, but not as well as, like, it wasn't consistent. He had a 40-point game twice, but the other ones are like 28 and 18 points, which is good, but not amazing. He might, another one that might actually get is Dion Waiters, who's absolutely killed it last week and this week as well. Had 33-point games back-to-back, a 24-point game, a 19-point game, and a 17-point game. I don't think he's going to get an elite player, though. I think he's going to get a gold player, and I think he's going to get a big moment card for sure. Maybe tomorrow it's going to be a big moment. Wednesday is what I meant. Big moment card. So I think Dion Waiters for sure is going to get at least one of those 2. So maybe the gold one, because he played absolutely really well in the last few weeks. So I think he deserves that. Now, small forward is one I think that it's probably the most clear-cut one, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Of course, I've been wrong a lot. I really think that Paul George is going to get a card. And I don't remember if he had a card too long ago. I think maybe November. But his base elite is like an 84, and I think he deserves an upgrade just because the last 4 games he had averaged about 32 points a game. He has almost 5-6 rebounds a game and like 4 assists a game, which is absolutely crazy. Like, really beast. Prior to that, he only averaged like 20 points a game, but now he went up to 30 points a game, which is crazy good. So I think he's definitely going to get one of those cards. I think he's going to be probably the set. Maybe even, hold on, let me try to remember who was a set back last week. It was Jokic. So we haven't had a set one. So it's between him's gonna be a set or the pack one. And there's another reason I didn't see any other small forward that could deserve it. Oh, I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, okay. I'll talk about that afterwards at the end. So we're talking about power forward. I think there was like 2 players. I think Jabari Parker was doing really well. He also had a card already, but it's not really, doesn't dictate whether or not you get a card if you had a card already, because we saw Jokic has 3 cards, so we're not really going to add that onto it, but I think that Zach Randolph is going to maybe get a card. He averages maybe like 20 points a game the last few games, which is really good, almost double-double, which is amazing in my opinion, so I think he definitely gets an upgrade in a gold card, not elite. Don't get me wrong, he's not going to get an elite. He's going to get a gold card most likely. So that's what I think it's going to be for the power forward. And finally, the center position was absolutely hard. So if we get a gold player, I think it's going to be Mason Plumlee. He's been averaging a double-double in the last 5 games with almost 15 points a game and like 11 rebounds a game, which is really good. And he's getting steals and blocks, which is really good. I think he's going to get a a center card, or he might even get a power forward card. He plays both, so I don't know. It's gonna be really interesting to see. If we get centers though, there is 2 players that played absolutely beast. So we're gonna start off with DeMarcus Cousins. So let me go find his stats real quick. DeMarcus Cousins, look at this. 25 point, 18 rebounds, 26 points, 16 rebounds, 28 points, 11 rebounds, 22 points, 13 rebounds, 42 points, 14 rebounds. Double-double machine, and he's been absolutely killing it in the points. And he's been getting assists to 4 assists, 5 assists, 9 assists, 6 assists, 3 assists. So DeMarcus Cousins, for sure, if he gets an elite, it's gonna be him. But we had a center last week, not last week, 2 weeks ago, in Anthony Towns. So I don't know. It's hard this week. It's hard. I'll say who I think it's gonna be. And then we have also Marcus Gasol, 18-point game, 32-point game, 42-point game, 32-point game, 28-point game. Absolutely beast. He's been scoring like crazy in the last few weeks. So, and he hasn't had an upgrade card. Like other than he's with big moment card, November I think. I'm not sure exactly, but I think maybe he'll get an upgrade. So I think maybe it's gonna be him. But the 2 players I think for sure Paul George. And then afterwards, there's another player that might get it. Even I think Kemba Walker might get it as well. I'm going to mention that Kemba Walker might get it as well. I forgot to mention that. He's been averaging 25 points a game, which is good, but it's not as good as the other one. So that's why I don't think he's going to get it. Obviously, Harden's not going to get one just because he already had a Team of the Month, Hero of the Month player, although he did have his 51-point game. He might get a big moment. I highly doubt it. Steph Curry's not going to get one just because it doesn't make sense. He didn't play very well this week. He just played well like 2 games. He had a 43-point game, which was really crazy. I doubt he'll get a big moment. It wouldn't make sense to give him a crazy high big moment card. So that's going to be hard to see. And then afterwards, who else do we have that might get one? Okay, so obviously Isaiah Thomas. I don't think he's going to get one just because I think he's going to be Hero of the Month. Or Kawhi Leonard. But Kawhi Leonard did not play as well this week. He also missed a few games. That's why I don't think he's going to get a Team of the Week player. So this month, so we're going to talk about the Hero of the Month. I'm going to think there's 2 players that's going to get Hero of the Month. For sure, one of these 2. It's between it's between Isaiah Thomas or it's going to be Kawhi Leonard. There's no deciding. There's no debating. It's between those 2. And I think it's going to be, to be honest, Isaiah Thomas deserves it more. But having triple Hero of the Month point guard, I don't think that would make sense. I think it's going to be Kawhi Leonard. To be honest, it's probably going to be Kawhi Leonard. Just because having another point guard would be, I think a lot of people would go mad, go crazy on that. And I think Kawhi Leonard should have got at least a Team of the Week player last 2 weeks, just because he played really well. Isaiah Thomas, though, I don't know. It's going to be really hard. It's going to be really interesting to see. But if he does, I think maybe Isaiah Thomas even gets Team of the Week this week. But where are we going to put him? I don't think. If you get a small ball lineup, we're already getting Jeremy Lin. So it's hard this week. This week is hard. But I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm excited to see all the players that's going to come out, all the fun stuff. Man, tomorrow's going to be a good day. Tomorrow's going to be a good day. Alright, that's it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And don't forget to let me know in the comments down below if you agree with me or disagree with me, or if any players you think is going to be in it. Let me know in the comments down below. Maybe I missed someone. I missed someone last time. So I could be wrong. I could be wrong. And if you want to see my latest video, it's going to be on the right side of the screen. So go ahead and click on that. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I make videos on the day. Alright, I'm out. I'll see you guys next time. Kill it!